whatever I have seen,
Sorry, come again, Rehan.
the Power BI, whatever I have seen, yeah, my understanding is that it is a visual presentation using the uh, pivot and the illustrations, the different graphs and pie charts and everything. Yeah, it is a combination of that, but in a simplified way.
Okay. Yeah, you are to some extent, but it has a lot of capabilities in terms of calculations and all. So when we start with, generally those things are not visible to us, but when you work with it continuously, you will realize that there are a lot of powerful things inside this.
Right. But the for Power BI or for any report, the uh, tabulated data, yeah, data should be very proper. Yeah.
Yes,
So
definitely.
for that it is advisable that first we focus on Power Query.
Yes, I agree. But sometimes you may have the clean data also,
Okay.
and you are preparing reports in Excel. So
Mm.
there, with little bit of knowledge of Power Query, then also it can work. Okay. In Power BI, data has to go through Power Query, whether it is ready or not ready. If it is not
Okay.
ready, then you can like make certain changes.
Mm.
Okay.
And in case of the tables also, first we have to make sure that there are no merged cells or anything like that. Yeah.
Sorry.
For preparing, we for the tables also, we have to first ensure that there are no cells which are merged or something like that.
Correct.
Otherwise that will not pick up for this even
Yes.
for
Correct.
pivot and other things also. Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Next. So if I show you one of the file which is there also in the course module
Mhm.
related to Power Query, I will share it. Share the screen. Others, please be ready with your doubts and your doubt files. I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So if you see here, some people may call it that this is also tabular data.
Mm.
Okay. But it is tabular data in terms of a report. And what we need for creating the reports or pivot tables or what Power BI is looking for is the data which makes this report, not the report. Okay. And how to identify it is simple. Always look for what are the unique informations. What are the unique informations which are available in the data?
Mm.
Now, if someone asks you, so what are the informations available? The first thing which is available here is, let's say, these things, product codes.
Yes.
That's
Product.
one. Second thing which is available here is these cities.
Address.
That's second color. Then third thing which is available here is these values. Okay.
Mm.
They can be something. So that's another set of values. Let's go with something orange. Okay. In fact, all these totals and all, they're all same thing. Fourth thing is we have this subcategories also. So that's the next information. Let's go with this light pink. Okay. And then, so these are the key informations which are available in this data set. So when you are preparing this for a pivot table or a Power BI report, what you need to do is you need to have 4 columns. One for subcategory, next for product code, then for cities and their respective values.
Yes.
Okay. So you need a
Mm.
data, something like this. product category was also there here because the sheet name was product category. So it was mentioned in cell A1 also. So somehow you need to transform this into this format. And then making this format, this report format will be a matter of few seconds if you have your data placed like this. But if you directly start creating a pivot table from this report, and then if someone says, okay, what is the total sales in Saudi Arabia? What is the total of all the countries? Okay, then it becomes rigid. Okay, it becomes very difficult to handle that. So that's why always transform your data set into this manner. Yes. Sir, I have some very basic questions as I've just started. Yes, please ask the questions and mention your name and switch on your cameras, please.
Hi, sir. This is Jasjeet here.
Hi, Jasjit.
Hi. One very basic question. One is that we downloaded Power BI that day when we had the 3-hour workshop. Is that enough for us to work on Power BI? Number one.
Yes. So Power BI desktop we downloaded that day, and that is the major part of your learning. Because whenever you want to create any reports, you will be using Power BI desktop.
Okay.
Then
So
once the dashboard or report is ready, then for the sharing purpose, you publish it and it goes to the Power BI service. Okay. So majority of your learning is belonging to Power BI desktop. Okay. Jasjit? Yes, Habib, you can ask your question.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yes.
This one, I attended the last session the first time. So you were
Excellent.
saying that our source Excel file, whenever we updating the source Excel file, it will automatically update that BI report.
It will not automatically update. So in the Power BI, you have this refresh button. Okay.
Okay.
You're talking about Power BI, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you have this refresh button.
Yeah.
Whenever you click this, if you are in desktop, whenever you click this refresh, it will pull the data again from the source files.
I mean the Excel file.
From the Excel files or from SQL or whatever you have connected in the backend, it will
Okay.
pull the data from that data source.
Okay, that's fine. And one more thing, can I share my screen?
Sure. I will stop sharing.
Yeah. This basic only because I just started learning.
No problem. Okay.
Here the transform data.
That's for Power Query.
Yeah, Power Query. So if I want to delete the rows, which option it is? I tried here, but it's full data is removing.
Okay. Did you go through the course yet?
I just started the last live session on.
Okay. I would suggest you to go through section 1 and 2. Okay.
Okay.
That will answer all these things, but I will show you here.
Sure.
Which row you want to delete here?
The last row, the total.
Last.
Yeah.
So click on that remove rows again. Click on that remove rows again.
Yeah.
And you see remove from bottom, second option, remove bottom, remove bottom
Yes.
rows. Click
Yeah.
on that. And then how many rows to remove from bottom? You need to mention that. So type 1 and click OK.
But it's coming like this. I tried, this error is coming.
No, so maybe budget column is missing now. You did some changes. After that, you might have changed your Excel. So something is, do not remove the steps. Click on source. First step. First step. No, not that.
Okay.
First step. So
Okay.
this one is working fine. That means it is able to talk to the Excel file. Okay, click on the next one. Navigation.
Yeah.
Yes. So sheet is also appearing, right? There is no problem
Yeah.
on this point. And look
Yes.
at the next step, promote headers. So now it is saying country, budget, actuals, delta. These are the columns.
Yes.
Okay. Now go to next step, change type. Here also it's working. Now go to rename columns.
Here I change the description.
Budget. Yeah, you change the description from budget to target.
Correct.
Okay. After that, next step. The column budget of the table was not found. Why it is referring to budget? Can you click on refresh at the top, refresh preview in the middle?
Sure.
Or is your Excel file open? The one which is connected with this?
Yeah.
Can you close that Excel file?
Okay. Yes.
And refresh it again.
Refresh all.
Because as of now, it looks like there is no problem with this. Remove the last step. Let's see what happens without that step. Because up to that point, it was working fine. Now here also it is working. Okay, click. Remove it once more. Change type, remove.
Yeah.
Okay. Until this point, it is all fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you do whatever you want. So maybe those steps were old. You don't need to select it. Remove last row. Remove from bottom. No need to select because it is
Okay.
asking from bottom. So you don't need to
Okay.
select.
Okay. Okay.
Remove bottom rows. One and click OK.
Okay.
And define the data types for each column. Define the data types. Otherwise, you will not be able to add them. You see, target, actuals, delta. These columns are ABC 1, 2, 3. So you click on that ABC 1, 2, 3 and make it a number. There is a prefix, right?
Yeah. This one.
Yes.
Decimal.
Decimal, it depends on what kind of number, but yes, decimal is a better option for these kind of things.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then rename it and whatever. So target and actual needs to be also decimal. Target is also not defined yet properly. And after that, go through the course. All these small doubts will get cleared.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.
Okay.
Next question. Yes, Jasjeet.
Yes, sir. Another basic question was that there are so many data sheets are given. Do we need to download all in the when we are at that chapter, or we do it when we progress?
So if you want to practice while watching the video, so just watch the video. Most of the time, it is 5 to 10 minutes at the max. I would appreciate if
No, sir.
you,
The data sheets given. There
yes,
are so many.
yes. So when you watch the video, I would suggest that you practice it immediately. Otherwise, you will forget. Okay. And to practice, you need to download the data file.
So all the resources we should download, or one or two we start practicing.
Whatever is, so practice files are attached mainly with the sections. So you can download
Okay.
it only related to that section.
Right, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Welcome.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, Najim.
I have one data sheet with me.
Yes,
This my
share.
sheet.
You're not yet sharing. Can you share?
Oh, one second.
Yeah.
Am I visible?
Yes, it is visible.
This is a sheet. The two particulars are there. One is count and one is value of monthly wise data.
Okay.
Okay. This has to be presented like this. This bar chart with the variance file.
2023, 2024, and the variance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I need the average one, this one also. Card
Average what?
card is there, no? This one.
Fourth line, fifth item.
Yeah, that card option is there, no?
Yes.
Visualization one, yeah.
Okay. So what is the problem which you are facing?
Problem, months are not coming properly.
Months are not coming properly here. Months, month column. Okay. How they are coming?
I'll show you.
Always bring your date or month column as a date. Okay, then only it will be beneficial.
As data.
So rather than Jan,
Ah.
so first of all, let's discuss this. What is the better way of representing this data? It is good data, I would say.
Okay.
But here you should type it as numeric also.
Okay.
Otherwise, the sorting order will not be correct, I guess,
Yeah, that's the issue. It's not
because it is considering it as a text.
correct. Correct. Yeah.
And that's why I mentioned that it should be in the form of what we call dates. So your years is coming in C and D. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So in this
It's
case,
month.
I would say that you change Jan rather than Jan, you can say 01.Jan. In this case, that is a simpler method.
Like this, huh?
No, not like that. Not like that. It has become a date now.
Ah.
Okay, you need to keep it with text 01 dot Jan. Okay, like this. Do it in this separate column. Otherwise, now this should be 02. Fab should be 02. It's the second month.
Yeah.
Can you share me this data?
Yeah, sure.
Share me the file. I will show you. It will be faster. Or let's try to do it in your file. No need to share. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So please undo these two steps which you did. I will type here 01, 02, and then make a series.
No, we have, yeah, correct.
And then paste it again. Okay.
Yeah.
This is month number. And here, yeah, that's fine. Looks good. Okay, this much is enough. Now you need to import it. So can you save this file? Is it saved somewhere?
Yeah, it is saved.
Okay. Open Power BI. I will close this and open Power BI. Yeah. Okay. Table 1 or sheet 2, anyone you can import. So let's go for table 1. That looks better. Transform.
Sir,
The
why always table is preferable?
Because below the actual data, there might be some unwanted things. So when you are considering table, it will only focus on that table, not right below or other things.
Okay.
If you feel that other part of the sheet is all clean, then it really doesn't matter. Both will be okay.
Okay.
So here, this is fine. This is fine. This is okay. That's also okay. This is month number. That is also fine. Okay. And this is variance which you have already calculated. Okay.
Yeah. Can we make it decimal 2 digits here itself or in other place?
You wanted 2 digits up to 2
Yeah.
digits?
Yeah. Here only we can do, no?
It can be done. So here there is an option of transform and rounding, and then round and it will ask how many digits you want. So you can propose how many digits, so up to 2 decimals, and click OK. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Now let's go to close and apply. Other people's, please be ready with your files. Hi Sumesh, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Thanks.
Any good news? Still
No,
same?
not will same only.
Okay. Okay, so we have got the data here. Now let's say we go for a combo chart, because that's what you are looking for, right? The combo chart is maybe line and cluster chart, this.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
And first we will fix only one number, and then other numbers we will bring. So when we open it, let's go for 2023 into y-axis,
Hmm.
2024 into y-axis, and then month into x-axis. And when we are bringing month, it is thinking, okay, you want highest to lowest in maybe by one of the number, okay? Or maybe it is considering alphabetical, no, alphabetical order is not coming. It is through some number, and we can click on these 3 dots to see sorting is happening based on what. So sorting is happening based on 2023 numbers in descending order.
Okay.
Okay, you can see the light blue color, that is always decreasing. So
Yeah.
sorting is currently based on that. But you don't
Okay.
want that because it is time, and we want it based on the month. So we
Correct.
will select month. So that is the basis. Now month, there are 2 options, A to Z or reverse order. So currently it is taking the reverse order because April and August are coming this side. We will go for month, that is already selected, but in ascending order. Okay. And now that is also not working because A to Z is also not correct for chronology. And rest of the thing, what was that? It was variance. So variance, we can bring it into the line part. Okay, so that is our variance also. And now variance and these sales both are not correct in terms of order. So I will show you here. That's the tabular view. And this is very, very important for everyone, that most of the time you would like months to be sorted correctly. And that's why I was suggesting, okay, 01.Jan, 02.Feb, so that I can refer to the numeric order. Okay. So this is the column which we are using in the chart.
Yeah.
Okay. And but in itself, as per the text of this column, it is not capable of sorting it correctly because it is a text column.
Correct.
But we have one column here
Hmm.
which is perfect in terms of ordering, sorting order. Okay, but we don't want to use 1, 2, 3 because it doesn't look nice in terms of like nomenclature. People need to be aware that 1 is Jan, 2 is Feb, 3 is March. Okay, the effort we need to do. So what you can do, you can select this column. This is the one which we want to use. And here do you see sort by column? And when I open this, it is getting sorted by itself, this default column, same column. But we can always say that can you sort this column by month number? So what it will do? It will show the Jan, Feb, March, but for the sorting purpose, it will use the month number column, which is a numeric column. That means sorting will be easier. Okay. And now let's go and look at the chart. You see, it has been fixed.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Based on that change, it is reflected here, right?
Yes, based on that change, it is reflected here. I will show it again.
Hmm.
We are using this in the visualization,
Hmm.
but this column, because it is a text column, it is not having a proper sorting order.
Hmm.
Whichever way we use A to Z or opposite way or descending or ascending, it doesn't work because it is a text column. Okay.
Hmm.
And so we are saying, okay, select this column and sort it by, and Power BI or Power Pivots allow
Hmm.
the column to be sorted by another column in the pivot table, in the data table, if there is a one-to-one relationship. And in this case, there is a one-to-one relationship, like Jan will always have 1, Feb will
Okay.
always have 2. Jan will not have 2 possibilities, otherwise it will get confused. Which number should I use to sort it? Okay.
Hmm.
So if there is a one-to-one relationship between the 2 columns, we can use that for the sorting purpose. But this is like additional effort which we need to do. Ideally, your months should be mentioned in the form of a date. So if you are referring, let's say Jan 2024, you should type 1st of Jan 2024 or maybe 31st of Jan 2024. Always mention time with respect to a date.
Okay.
Because calculating or getting a month from a date is very easy. But using a month and then calculating the date, it's difficult.
Okay.
From a date, we can easily calculate the quarters, half years, years, but other way, it is not correct. Okay. So this is the thing. One more problem which is there in this data is currently it is 2 items, 2 set of items, volume, and there was one more, right? So you can bring particular here and keep it as a slicer. I would go for this slicer. And currently, when nothing is selected, it is actually adding both the numbers in each column or in this line also. So always select one of them. Now you can select one. Now it is showing the correct picture. And maybe you can enable the data labels also. Here in the formatting, you have data labels. So that you can show. Where is the data label? Okay, not
About
here.
that, yeah.
Yeah. So now data labels are shown properly. And you can expand the data labels also. In which unit you want to show. So expand value section. And here, display units. Let's go for 1000 because million is too big for these numbers, I guess. So 1000 is a better number, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
1000 is a better number for which one? So you need to select here. Apply to all? No, we don't want to apply to because one of them is the percentage change.
Yeah.
We will say that apply it to 2023. Or let's go for all. And then we will set it to display is automatic. Okay. And then the specific ones, we can go and select 2023. And this one, I want to go for thousands because I know that these numbers are big. And same thing I can do for the other one, 2024. So that's 24. And then here also, rather than the auto, I will change it to the thousands. Okay. So now these 2 numbers are shown in thousands, but this one is not impacted because of that change. Okay. Now, one more problem which will come is you are selecting payment value. This is fine. You are selecting payment count. Then also it is fine. But what if someone clicks on this clear and now both of them are selected? So again, the representation goes wrong. Okay. Because people may not be aware that your users may not be aware that I need to only select one. So somewhere mention a comment that only select one at a time.
Okay.
Other way to force this is you can go to slicer and here in the slicer settings, you have an option of selection. And in the selection, you can say that single select that is currently off. If we switch it on, it will always force them to select one at a time. You
Okay.
can't select two items.
Mul-
Even if you use control
Multiple
key,
selections disabled, right?
yes, multiple selections are disabled because of this property.
Okay.
Okay. So sometimes we need to force the users because they might try different things. They might think that, okay, let me select control key and then I will be able to select multiple items.
Hmm.
So even if they use control key, it will not allow them to select multiple items.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how you can control all these things. This table was fairly simple. Okay.
Yeah.
Generally, if I were you, I would
Hmm.
first keep my data something like this. Okay. I would say that month should be there.
Hmm.
Then what is that? Payment count. That's one number. Then I would have payment value.
Payment value. Yeah.
Then what else?
Variance is there.
Variance I will calculate myself, but let's keep variance also. That's fine. Okay. Variance. And this month, I will always mention like this, 1st Jan 2024.
Okay.
Okay. 1st Feb 2024. So that if someone is asking me later on, okay, what are the numbers for quarter? It is very easy to calculate from these because these are really dates and they can generate the quarters automatically. In this
Okay.
case, you will have to create it manually because Excel is not considering them as months. So when months are not considered, then forget the question of quarter itself.
Instead of 1st Jan and 1st Feb, we can give us a month and date also.
Month and date is also fine, but the problem, it is not a problem. It is a suggestion that the month end keeps changing. For Jan, it will be 31. For Feb,
Yeah.
it will be 28 or 29, and then
Yeah,
30.
while sorting it will be
April.
problem.
So it will always keep on changing. That's why to keep it uniform, 1st of Jan, 1st of Feb, 1st of March is better option.
Okay. Okay.
But it doesn't matter because for the month, both the dates will fall in the month. So whenever you will add that month, it will give you the full number.
Okay.
Okay. Next question, guys.
Sir, I have one Power BI question.
Yes.
Actually, that I had gone through that importing files to folder option.
Okay. Mhm.
And I tried that. It's working fine with local when I'm doing it from a local drive or
Okay.
a path from a local drive. But I tried this import from the shared file SharePoint option.
Okay.
And that there I'm facing some issues. Can I share my screen?
Yes. Okay.
Are you able to see?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so this is the Excel file and we have multiple sheets in that, almost 30, 35 sheets. So I
How many
used
rows are there in the how many rows are there in the data?
rows as of now it is 156.
156. So one disclaimer before using SharePoint is SharePoint linking is generally slow. Whenever you will refresh, even if it is a small file or decent file, it will take a lot of time. Okay. But
Okay.
you can still do it. Okay.
No, because why our Excel files are stored in one place and shared with multiple users and they keep on updating the data. So that is why all the files are on SharePoint.
Okay. Other way to do is that, okay, they might be using it and updating it regularly, but you can sync that file in your OneDrive for business and then use it locally. That is another option to make it
No,
faster.
but how to share it with multiple users? I have to share it from SharePoint link only.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay, ठीक है. थोड़ा slow होगा, बाकी सब ठीक है.
No,
Okay.
slow is okay, fine, because there are many sheets which needs to be regularly updated. So that's why I've created one folder for each activity.
Okay, show me the query which you were trying. Show me the query, how you were connecting.
Morning 6:30 it gets updated. So for this I tried, now I have created this using the local path, but
Okay.
I used, this is my file.
Okay.
I just copied the,
Can you open it in SharePoint?
okay, open online.
Yeah. And you can go to the properties of that file. There is a SharePoint link also for this file.
So my file, if I select the file and append this as for multiple sheets, that will work. I'm trying the folder option.
No, folder option is fine. Are you able to connect one single file from SharePoint?
Yeah, single file is working fine, because I have done that for many other dashboards. Single file, what I do, I go to this file in the desktop app. I go to here info and then copy this path from here.
Okay.
When I copy this path and then I use the web option from in the I go here
to
and
that
select.
option.
I go to web option
Okay.
and then paste it here and remove the last is up to
Okay.
XLSX. And this is working fine for me. This for
Click
this I
OK.
have worked
Click
for
OK.
5, 6.
Let me show you something that may work. So the only problem is that you are able to select one at a time, right?
No,
One sheet at a time.
here, see here. No, here I can do, here I can select all the sheets and then use the append option, right?
Yeah. The format of all the sheets is same, right?
Yeah, all the sheets is same.
Okay, select anyone.
And I have,
Go to transform. Okay. Now, so what it has done, Afra was empty or what? Data.
yeah, it is empty actually.
मैं कोर्स किया
No
था ना उसकी
problem.
क्वेश्चन आवर सेशन है लोग डाउट
No.
क्लियर कर रहे हैं जैसे देखो
I'll
Wait here.
insert another.
In the Afra, on the right side, click on the first step, source, right side steps.
Yeah.
So here it shows all the sheets. And then you selected Afra 1, right?
Yes.
Correct. So go to next step. Here you limited it only to 1. And you wanted all
Correct.
of them, right? That's why you
Yes.
wanted to go for folder option.
Correct.
Correct. So delete these 2 steps, change type and navigation. Now, select data, Afra, and select the name and the data column, and rest of the columns you can delete. Not this, cancel it. Name and data column, the next column, select both of them, right click, and remove other columns. So others are not important for us.
मैं तो तबीयत बहुत अच्छी नहीं हो रही
And now,
Okay.
strategic objective is also having the same thing, same format, or it is different?
No, all the sheets are having same format. No, objective, no. That we don't need.
Okay, so that you can use the filter in the name column and then uncheck that strategic objectives. Okay, and click OK. And then you can expand that icon. All of them. Last option uncheck, use original columns and click OK. So what it has done, rather than going for one table at a time and then taking it another query in the second table, it has expanded all of them now.
Okay, so in this case, I don't need to use append option also. All I got
Yes.
in one form.
As long as your data set is in exactly same format, you don't need to worry.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
So
rest of
here
the
then
things
later
will
on
be easy.
I can use filters and remove whatever I don't
Yes,
need.
yes. So first,
Because there will be
first,
multi.
first get hold of your main column header, okay, and
Yeah,
then take care of other things, duplicate and all those things.
correct. So I will remove the first two columns, then I will make
Remove
the
the
header.
first two lines,
Yeah,
then
that
take.
step I remember. That video I have
Okay.
seen. I can do
Yes,
that. Yeah, this is very helpful. Yeah, thank you very much.
you're welcome.
So this is the dashboard I have developed for our objectives.
Okay, can you minimize the data pane right side and the upper menu also? Let me see it a little bigger. There is a corner on the right side, there is a small up arrow above the data. You can use that and that will minimize the upper ribbon. Little bit right. Yes, this one. So you have date, slicers, some cards. Keep the title of the cards in the center. Okay, it will be better because your numbers are center aligned, but your names are left aligned. Okay, so
Yeah.
make both of them similar. Then here it is 100%, 6.3%. What will be the maximum number this 6.3% can go?
100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
It can exceed, but I have normalized the number to 100.
Okay,
If
ठीक
the
है.
person exceeds the target still, but it will be normalized to 100.
Yes. And then we have planned versus actual progress by employee name. And here the progress is only shown for 2 people. Why is that?
No, because everyone has not updated the data because January progress they will update in first week of February. So I have just for testing purpose, I have just entered for 2 people.
Okay. I would suggest to use the combo chart here, the clustered line and column chart, and keep the target as the line.
Okay, for this this chart,
because otherwise, how many people are there? Roughly, I can see 12, 13 people. Okay.
Now
And
there are
multiply
13,
by
but it will
2.
be 30. No, it will be 35 people total.
35. So think of 35 people with 2 columns, 70 columns. That will be too much
70
for a
column.
chart. So at least one of them we can shift it to the line. Okay. And later on, I would suggest that because it is a person name, not month and other things, you can switch it to a vertical bar chart, the horizontal ones. Okay, with 2 columns. That can also be there so that it can be scrollable. Okay.
Okay.
This is also fine as of now. The bottom part is a table. That's fine. Nothing to mention here. Now, when you use table, if possible, if there are some numeric KPI or parameters, try to use conditional formatting to highlight those things. Okay.
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 Different colors or something.
Yeah. So looks good. Thank you. Next question.
Actually, yeah, I have one small doubt in this. How come this table is visible in Power BI with like
Which table?
so after the combo chart or the chart, we can see in blue color text with the name and table. So how that is?
You are referring to the previous screen, which
Yeah, yes.
can you share it again?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
The employee name and these key areas, this one.
So that is slicer, right?
Yeah, here I can select any name, and then that person's objective details will be displayed all as
So
per his.
what is Sumesh?
Okay.
What is your query specifically?
It looked like a table in Excel, right? This particular employee name and objectives, or it is imported in Slicer, or how it is. I mean, projected in Power BI, how it is. So
You're
this
talking
is
about bottom table or the upper slicers?
the bottom table,
So it is a simple table. Simple
normal
table.
table.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is not matrix. It is a table.
Okay.
So table will give all the columns as a data set. Okay.
Okay.
And the
Whatever
next
it
one which
is.
you use matrix, that generates the hierarchy, plus minus signs and all.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi Gaurav, how are you? Next question, guys. Next question. एक तो कैमरा ऑन नहीं करते, दूसरा क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछते. Only Rehan is always punctual. Rehan, Mohammed is there. Okay. अंधेरे में कहीं तो घूम रहे हैं भाई साहब. He's in car. Okay. Okay. Guys, क्वेश्चन नहीं है तो फिर चल रहे. Hi Ram, how are you? क्या चल रहा है? Okay. Ayub, yes. Shall we leave the call then? मैं चाहता हूँ कि इतने क्वेश्चन पूछें कि I get tired. Other queries I will get. Others queries I will get experience. वाह, दूसरों के कंधों पे रख के बंदूक चलाओ आप. ओके, ठीक है फिर. इफ देयर आर नो क्वेश्चंस देन आई विल क्लोज द कॉल. ओके जोबीमोन.
सर वो संडे का जो रिकॉर्डिंग है ना, वो जो डाटा सेंस का जो डैशबोर्ड है उसमें ये कर सकते हैं ना चारों.
विच वन?
संडे का जो चारों रिकॉर्डिंग है ना, द 4 रिकॉर्डिंग्स ऑफ संडे,
हाँ,
that we can get from the dashboard, right? The data sense.
पोर्टल वो ग्रुप में डाल रखा होगा, मतलब these
That's okay,
recording.
sir. That's okay. But it will be on the that dashboard also. It will be good, no, sir.
हाँ, कर सकते हैं, बट थिंग इज दे आर द लाइव सेशंस वर नॉट ऑफर्ड टू एवरीवन. ओके,
हाँ, okay, okay.
तो वो
That's
प्रॉब्लम रहेगा. कर सकते हैं तो इट्स एनीवे,
No,
सब
it
कुछ
will
जो
be,
पढ़ा है वो ऑलरेडी वहां पे है. ठीक
yeah,
है,
it will be good, no, sir, because it will be create a separate. It's only,
ठीक है. ओके, वी विल ट्राई.
yeah.
Okay. Other only thing is that if we keep each and everything, then that gets cluttered. Unwanted
Yeah,
चीजें
yeah,
रहेंगी
that's
and
right. It's okay
repetitive
then.
रहेंगी.
It's okay then.
Yeah. Okay. And the Power BI will be starting this Sunday. Okay. How many of you would be comfortable for a Saturday session also? Live session on Saturday.
Saturday evening is okay, sir. Late evening.
What about others?
Sir, I'm not
Okay.
getting any notification regarding the live sessions.
Live sessions, you are not getting any notification.
Yes.
Maybe when it was given, then you were not there, or you
In our
missed
WhatsApp group, it's not coming now.
So when we started it, we gave the notification on the group, beginners to pro as well as Power BI. If people have missed at that time, then we did not give. Okay.
I didn't notice any such.
कोई बात नहीं, अभी आएगा. We will give it once. Okay.
No, previously also I didn't notice anything such.
When did you join, Nazim?
I think
Sunday morning will be good, sir.
September, I think.
September. आप सितंबर से हो तो फिर आपने मिस किया है, हमारी गलती नहीं है. ठीक है. इट वॉज शेयर्ड एंड ये भी बोला था दोबारा नहीं भेजेंगे हम. 2 बार भेजा था हमने. ठीक है. जस्ट कीप ए वॉच ऑन
कौन सा
द
लाइव सेशन?
It's on Power BI. Starting, we have planned it for Sunday, but I was thinking that some people were recommending to go for Saturday.
मतलब ये पावर बीआई का लाइव क्लास भी होगा क्या, ये
Oh.
वीडियोस के अलावा?
हाँ, live. So roughly, I'm planning 3 sessions. one for Power Query, another one for the data model and the calculations, and third one for visualization side. So that mota we will like help you finish it quickly. ठीक है?
ओके, मतलब अभी तक एक भी हुआ नहीं है ना ये बार?
No, this is the first time which we are planning.
ओके ओके, because I have
Okay.
reached 31% of the course.
Very good. When did you join?
I joined last month only, or beginning of January only.
So that's good. That's very good. बाकी हम करा देंगे, आप पढ़ते रहो regularly. It will help.
हाँ, और ऑलरेडी एक्चुअली कोर्स ज्वाइन करने के पहले मैंने ऑलरेडी 5 डैशबोर्ड भी बनाए हैं, तो आई एम इन रेगुलर टच। सो मगर कोर्स में मेरे को और बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला,
Very
ये जो
good.
अनपिवोट और मर्ज अपेंड और जो ट्रांसपोज करके रोज डिलीट करना, यानी कि इट वाज वेरी नाइस थिंग्स, लाइक स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स, बट इट्स वेरी हेल्पफुल
Yes,
इन
yes.
डेटा क्लीनिंग।
Very good. So बाकी लोग सुन लो. You keep asking direct queries here without going through the course. Okay, go through the course. आपके आधे 10 सवाल वैसे ही खत्म हो जाएंगे. And then we can discuss the real thing.
कोर्स इतना सिंपल और स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड, इतना सिंपल लैंग्वेज में ना,
हाँ.
अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए एकदम एकदम इजी है।
आपको मैं अलग से बिठा करके एक टेस्टिमोनियल लेता हूँ पहले तो मैं. इतनी अच्छी अच्छी बातें कौन बोलता है?
नहीं सच में, मतलब अभी मैंने ऑलरेडी एक सिर्फ पहले 2 आवर्स का एक कोर्स किया था ऑनलाइन,
हाँ.
कोर्सेरा या किधर, तो उसके बाद मैंने डैशबोर्ड डेवलपिंग स्टार्ट किया। तो मेरी लाइन मैनेजर है, वो तो आफरा, जो अभी नाम आपने पढ़ा, तो शी नीड्स एवरीथिंग ऑन डैशबोर्ड। शी इज लाइक, मेरे को एक ही इस पे सब कुछ चाहिए। तो हमारे डिपार्टमेंट में मैं ही एक टेक सेवी हूँ, तो मुझे पकड़ लिया। तो मैंने वो 2 आवर्स का कोर्स सीख के मैंने उसको 4-5 डैशबोर्ड बना के दे दिए। शी वॉज वेरी इम्प्रेस। सो नाउ अभी सब कुछ मेरे सर पे ही है।
प्रमोशन
मुझे
लिया कि नहीं लिया पहले?
प्रमोशन नहीं है।
ले लो ले लो.
हमारे इधर बहुत बहुत प्रॉब्लम है।
पहले 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 सारे डैशबोर्ड बना दो, देन टेल देम कि भाई ये डैशबोर्ड बंद हो जाएंगे अगर आपने प्रमोशन नहीं दिया तो. ब्लैकमेल.
हाँ। नहीं मगर
हाय
अभी ये
सुधीर.
कोर्स ज्वाइन करने मेरा कोर्स ज्वाइन करने का यही है कि मतलब मैंने फ्रॉम स्क्रैच वापस फुल डिटेल में सीखना है, क्योंकि दैट वाज वेरी, जो रिक्वायरमेंट आती थी वैसे मैं यूट्यूब करके सर्च करके सीखता था। मगर ये
यस.
कैसे फ्रॉम स्क्रैच मैंने वापस स्टार्ट किया ना, तो बीच में बहुत सारे चीजें की, इट वाज वेरी हेल्पफुल। मतलब सिंपल चीजें थी विच आई डिड नॉट नो, वन पिवोट कॉलम करना है, वो सब है थी। तो दैट वाज वेरी वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर मी। अभी मेरे को यानी कि ऑब्जेक्टिव का डैशबोर्ड बनाने के टाइम मुझे बहुत काम में आया वो।
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, ग्रेट. Hi sir, any other questions from anyone? Sudhir ji, you joined very late. How are you?
Yeah, I was outside. I just reached and I got a lot of questions, but at least I'll start with 1 or 2 questions. I stuck up at some
Share the
places.
screen.
So,
फटाफट से.
yes, yes, I'm just logging on to the system. I just logged on from the mobile. Just
Okay.
1 minute.
No problem. Others?
Recording in progress.
I remember सुधीर जी जब कोर्स ले रहे थे वो पावर बीआई लेना ही नहीं चाहते थे, और जब उन्होंने पावर बीआई देखा तो पावर बीआई छोड़ा ही नहीं, उन्होंने एक्सेल स्टार्ट ही नहीं किया अभी तक. पावर बीआई में घुस गया पूरी तरह.
చోకరా చార్జర్ ఏమన్నా అర్జెంట్ మెమరీ
ओके.
Sir, you are staying in Dubai. Which place?
डिस्कवरी गार्डन्स.
Discovery Garden. Okay. You are working in which company?
डेटा साइंस.
Data Sensor. Okay, okay. So where is the office? In India or here?
लैपटॉप.
Just laptop.
यस. जस्ट लैपटॉप। इंडिया भी इधर से संभाल रहे हैं, दुबई का भी इधर से संभाल रहे हैं। टुडे
Can
आई
I
वाज,
have sharing rights?
yes, you have. Okay. Yes, sir. What's the question?
Okay. Question is 1, 2, 3. Now here I have created this particular additional sheet, and in that I just want to put certain filters. Like if I just click on weekly signal, I should get the stocks which adhere to that particular signal or which qualifies that particular signal. लेकिन वो हो नहीं रहा है.
Weekly signal is coming from which table? Click on the this slicer. First, click on the slicer. It comes from PBROC. Okay.
Yeah,
And
PBROC.
symbol comes from which table?
Symbol comes from same table.
So then hoga. Then it should happen. Clear,
No.
clear. Select all in terms of symbols. Select all.
Okay. Select all.
Okay. Now do you see the weekly signal has given B and S. Earlier it was not there.
No,
Okay.
I had clicked on B. No? The moment my objective is the moment I click on S, I should get all the stocks which are giving sell signal, but then the list is same since all are selected.
But currently that is not happening.
That is not happening. That's what I say.
I believe it is happening. Is it possible that for any one symbol there are two options?
Yeah,
buy
for
and sell?
one single it is happening. But then I had to go through one by one. This I want to use as a screener because the moment the signal which I have created, if I just click on that, whether it's a buy signal or sell signal, based on the signal, it should give me the list of the
But
stocks.
sir, it is happening currently because you are showing it for multiple dates. That's why you are confused. Otherwise, it is
No, but
happening.
if I don't select the multiple dates, then my chart will not be there. No.
हाँ तो ठीक है, but when multiple date is there, same signal is part of buy as well as sales. Same symbol is part of two things, and that's why it is, you feel that it is not changing, but it is changing wherever possible. If there is no buy signal for a particular stock, when you click on sell, it will not appear in that slicer. It is happening currently. Your list is small. Okay. Bring your, let me take the control.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Let's say this date slicer, I keep it somewhere here. And this symbol, I will keep it little bit here. And then I make it bigger. Because currently you feel like nothing is happening, but it is happening. And then select all. Okay. Now, let's say I go for one single date selection. Okay, one single date selection, I'm going. Forget the chart for the time being. Okay. And everything is selected here also. Okay. Now, when I'm clicking on buy and sell, you see the list is bigger.
Right.
When I click on buy, look at the slicer, things are changing.
Yeah.
Second item is now 5 paisa. Because on this date, as per your model, I believe that either it will have buy or it will have sell. It cannot have both.
Right.
Okay. But as soon as you select 2 or maybe 3 or 4 dates, then the same stock can be part of buy as well as sale.
Right.
So that's why वो आपको पता नहीं चलता है कि वो shift हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा, but it is still getting controlled by this slicer. Okay, so it is a problem of multiple dates. Otherwise, it is working already.
What I'm looking for is like in earlier this particular thing, I click on particular date and whatever this filters I have put in, I just click on that and then this list gets changed. If I just reduce it, increase the sales and buy score, this list is giving me the results.
हाँ.
So otherwise I was looking in that particular.
So if you create a table, then it will look like that, because here not only symbol is there are many other information. So they get changed, whether there are multiple dates or a single date, all of them get changed. And you feel like your slicer selection is working. Your slicer selection is still working. Okay, we have just verified it. The symbol list gets changed as soon as you select buy or sell. Okay, it will get changed. But you see, it is changing. So it is getting controlled by that. Now create a table here with more details, and then you will feel that it is more responsive, but it is still responsive.
What more I have to do in this?
If you're, what more you need, tell me in that way.
Yeah, basically I have got two signals. One is weekly signal. And I add the daily signal also. The moment I click bye on both the slicers, I should get a list of the stocks.
So this weekly signal is buy. Okay, where is the daily signal?
Daily signal I have to just create it 1 minute. Can I control it now?
Yes.
Okay. Now the moment I click on buy signal in weekly as well as in daily, I should get a list of stocks for that particular day. That's what I need.
Okay. What is the upper line chart showing?
Line chart is showing specific values of ROC9 and average ROC and then closing price.
What do they signify? Like in simple terms, what is that?
It gives me particular signals. The crossover of particular lines gives me an indication whether the stock is in buy or is in sell. That's the reason that particular chart is important for me. And the moment I click on that particular chart, I get the readings. Market drop down, I get the readings also.
Okay, I will create a duplicate of this.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's say this sector comes on this side.
Even if sector is not there, no problem. You can do it.
Okay, let's delete it, but it will always help. Okay. Symbol, rather than creating this, what we can go for a simple table.
Okay.
And then bring some additional numeric informations in this. Why it is not getting reduced? Kuch hai kya problem? Bring some numeric information in this table so that the context is better. नाम से क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है अकेले, ठीक है? And then here, maybe here you can bring that thing, daily signal and the weekly signal. Okay. And currently, let's say if I clear this slicer. So you can see we are getting all the combinations currently.
Yeah.
Daily signal is sell, but weekly, as per the weekly signal, it is buy.
Buy.
Okay. And ye bhi hata do. Okay. So now we are getting, for each item, we are getting 4 times because every combination is different. If the combination is same, it will not repeat. Because of multiple dates, it is coming again and again. Okay. Now, if your date is not important, leave it. And then you just click on, okay, show me only weakness signal, buy. Okay. Now, after that, okay, there are some sell signal for the daily also. So then you can say, no, show me only daily signal, buy also. And now the list is reduced properly. Okay. And this is what you are looking for. Okay.
Right.
So ये पहले भी चल रहा था. It's just that वो because the multiple dates were there and same buy signal was there for multiple dates, so हमको पता नहीं चलता था वो कि change हुआ कि नहीं हुआ. I've not done anything extra. I've just shown it in the table with some additional details. Now those additional details keep changing based on your clicks. So that makes you feel that it is more reactive to your clicks.
Right.
Otherwise, it was working पहले भी.
Got it.
Okay. What next?
Yeah, that's all. This was the thing. And since I joined very late, there's no point me asking some other questions. So the next meeting, I will open up other.
ओके
But,
ठीक है,
for
कुछ
me,
छोटा मोटा है तो
here
you
just
can ask, not an issue.
सर यहाँ पे जस्ट ऐड करना चाहूंगा, ये ऊपर का जो
Yes.
ग्राफ था ना,
हाँ
उसमें वो सिंबल इज ओनली टेकिंग द फर्स्ट सिंबल, तो उसमें भी एक ही सिंबल आएगा, फर्स्ट वाला।
वो एवरेज ले
50
रहा है
plus,
अभी, it is showing average.
हाँ
So that's why he has kept it average, not some or others. So if nothing is getting selected, then also it is at least showing the average. If one item gets selected, then it shows the real value of that.
या कर
What? Hello? Gaurav, your voice is not clear. Gaurav, voice is not clear. बिल्कुल भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. Okay, Sudhir, anything else? Otherwise, we can close.
No, for the timing, this is okay. I'll work on this.
Okay. From this Sunday onwards, Sudhir, live sessions है Power BI के. Make sure you attend that. Okay.
Yeah, this Sunday.
This Sunday we'll share the information on the both the groups. Okay.
Okay, right.
Yes, and some of you might have already received the message. Those who joined in January 2024, उनको message आया होगा. Make sure to act on it and join the respective group. Okay. बाकी लोगों को communication group पे मिल जाएगा. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
ओके सर, थैंक यू बाय, गुड नाइट.
Good night.
Thanks, guys. Good night.